Hi everyone, it's James and Ollie here, and we'd like to give you an update as to what's happening with regards to the coronavirus and Kingfisher. Well, as you know, it's a very fast-moving situation and the government are giving updates every day. The latest government update talks about the need to move to the stage of people not meeting together and not going out of their houses for anything other than essential errands and so on, and in particular to stop meeting socially. And so in the light of that, we've had to take some decisions about how we continue to be church at Kingfisher. So we thought we'd just like to update everyone on this situation. We've always said we take our lead from the government medical advice, and so as this is changing and developing, so we want to reflect that, we need to reflect that at Kingfisher and make sure that everybody's up to date and understanding the position that we're in. So we've taken the decision to stop meeting altogether as a church, as churches in Kingfisher for the time being. This, of course, doesn't mean that we're stopping church, because the church it's the people. It's not buildings and it's not formal services and so on. It's all about God's people. But we've taken the decision that for the time being, we're not going to be meeting together for groups during the week and for services on Sunday. But there's plenty that we positively are doing. So to tell us about what we're doing at Kingfisher Treadworth, Ollie.
Hi, everybody. As James said, we're not stopping church, so be reassured. Church is still going to be happening, but obviously in a very different way to how we usually do it. Church is family to us, and so we're going to be doing all we can to make sure that everybody stays connected and everybody stays supported. So if you're already in a Connect group, then your Connect group leader is going to be making contact with you. We're going to be thinking about how we can look after each other, how we can be in regular contact with each other. And for those who aren't in a Connect group right now, we still want to stay in contact with you. So if you want that connection, then do contact us. Ring the church office, leave a message, and we will get back to you and make sure that we follow you up too. And certainly, in terms of church here on a Sunday, we're going to make sure that we are still bringing you some worship, and we're still bringing you a message each week at 10 o'clock and at 6 o'clock. What you'll need to do is you'll need to go online. You'll need to go onto YouTube. I'm sure you can access that through our website as well. And at 10 o'clock, I'm going to be bringing you a message. The next in our series about relentless trust. And in the evening, James is going to be bringing you the next in our Sharing the Kingdom message series. So we just want to encourage everybody to get involved. Everybody to try and meet up, even if it's online. And so that we can have these conversations and the encouragements that we're going to need just to get through this time. And then hopefully it won't be too long before we're all back here together.
So for Kingfisher Westgate, we want to make sure that we're in contact with everybody who comes along. So we're about to launch our Kingfisher Westgate Facebook page, which means everyone can get onto that and keep up to date with all the latest information. And so make sure that you keep a lookout for that. We're going to be inviting you to join that, or just keep looking out for that. And of course, there's the Kingfisher Family Facebook page and all sorts of other social media opportunities. But the main message is stay in touch. We want to stay together. We want to grow together. Now, we know that this is new territory for all of us. We've never had to plan in this way and have these disruptions to church. But there are some great opportunities here. One of those great opportunities is it gives us the opportunity to really be praying for each other. It gives us the opportunity to really make use of the technology that we have. So if you're in a Connect group, you will be connected to people via WhatsApp or via some other messaging facility. Make sure that you stay connected. We're going to be doing these video updates regularly, Ollie and I, And as Ollie says, we're going to continue to be getting the message out there. So every Sunday, we're going to be producing talks, as Ollie said. And we've got some great worship as well that we're going to be sharing. You'll know that we've just produced the next 2 of our videos in the Not Finished Yet project, and that's available on YouTube. So there's a lot that's going on. There are some great opportunities as well. One of those being to make sure that we are shining a light on those who are getting overlooked. So do you know someone who is socially isolated, who's vulnerable, who is perhaps in the more senior category? Make sure that you make contact with them. Make sure that you are looking for ways to support them. We're certainly going to be doing that as a group of churches. And continue to pray. Pray for, not just for our church, but pray for this world. We definitely need to bring all of our prayers together at the moment and make sure that we're covering all that's happening in prayer. And it's a great opportunity to really get connected with not only the current series of talks that we're doing, but there's an awful lot of other teaching material online on our YouTube channel, which is available via the websites. And let's be praying that this is actually a time of growth for us. What Satan intended for harm, but God is going to turn around for good. I'm convinced that God knows all about this, that he's always known all about this, and that whatever was intended for harm and disruption and destruction is going to be used by God for good. So let's be praying together. If you've got any questions, please contact us through all the usual channels. Telephone, that's still there. Emails, online, you name it. There's lots of ways of contacting us, and we'll be here to answer your questions. But for now, keep praying, keep positive, and we'll be talking with you regularly with any updates we get.
God bless you. God is with you.
And you.